Hello and welcome to another PCGS unboxing video. Please, if you enjoy the video, please remember to like and subscribe. And also, I really enjoy reading your all's comments. So if you want to leave a comment or a question, happy to read and respond. I will try to respond to every comment on this video. All right, great. So we are looking at world coins that I submitted. These came in lots that I bought. They came online, they came from shows. And so here we have this is a commemorative from Denmark to Kroner 1892, as you can see. I believe I got this one in a lot. I thought that it was Unk, and these sell for a little bit in Unk. I want to say like $100 to $200, and I got it, very cheap. But it didn't seem like a high grade Unk, and I was worried that maybe they'd call it cleaned. You can tell they didn't, but MS62, so that's a win. So next up, this is probably the best coin from the whole submission, but I didn't know it when I was submitting it. I bought a few Chinese dollars a while back, and I had a couple of them submitted, sold a couple of them. This one I felt like was maybe not worth submitting. I thought I could probably sell it for $100 to $200. But it turns out, and I didn't realize this, that this is a 1933. This is called a junk dollar because it's got a junk, the boat on the back. But most of them are 1934. 1933 is a much rarer year for this, and I don't speak or read Chinese. And so this kind of saved me. So so I guess I had it as AU. Shocker, it is AU. So these were actually selling for close to $2,000 in the height of the pandemic kind of frenzy, 2021, 2022. These are selling for $1,500 to $2,000. That has calmed down substantially now. And I'm guessing this one's worth, and it's really hard to say because there haven't been like really any recent sales, but like $500 to $1,200. But that's still like a really good improvement over. I was gonna sell this for like $150 or $200, and I decided might as well get it graded, and they caught the year, which I something to look out for in the future. That makes a huge difference. Next up, we've got another Hungarian little hammered coin from the 15th century. Wow. So let me make sure I've got this the right way. So very nice coin, very old. Had this as an AU, another AU 53. This one I'm gonna have to do some research before I price it. I got a few of these, I think in a lot off eBay, and they were very cheap. They're very small, but a couple of them just kind of, and the other one you saw was details. I don't know. This is probably not. I mean, I didn't pay much for it, but I think an AU coin from 1490. I mean, it's got to be worth something like $50, $100. I'm guessing somewhere around there. But it didn't really cost me. It cost me not a whole lot because of the group that it came in. Okay. So next, here we've got something a little different than usual. So I submitted some Libertads, and I bought these Libertads a little bit ago, and silver was closer to $20. So they were only $30 a piece. Cost me about $30 to grade them, and that's even with the this was a 20% discount, but shipping ain't free. And so this is what I figured I would net depending on the grade. So as you can see, if you get a 66, you lose $5. If you get a 67, you gain $10. The plus is because even though 82 and 83 are both common in some of the cheaper ones, the 82 seems like it sells like for a little bit more. I saw one that sold for 100, so that'd be net 85. But some also sold for 70. Anyway, sorry. Let's focus. So, and then 68, that's what you're shooting for. If you get a 68, you're probably going to make about $90, maybe 80. But this is, just kind of estimating. These are net prices. When I say net, I mean this is after fees. you know, I might also try them on other places that don't charge many fees, but I was going off eBay just because you can see a lot of recently sold, and that makes it easier to kind of research and guess. But so yeah, so that's what we're going for. I'll let you all take a look. I've sold a lot of Libertads. I've seen a lot of very nice Libertads. But and I'm not showing you the back because I mean the back really just needs to not have anything like massively wrong with it. The front is really what they grade. Even though I guess technically this is the back for whatever reason. But anyways, so 66. So not off to a great start. We don't like to lose money. That's not the point of this endeavor. Next up, we got another one. Looks a little bit nicer, not quite as many contact marks. 67. All right, so making a little bit of money, but I mean, honestly, you know, not really worth it. You know, if I knew I was only, I'd just sell it for 30 bucks, save us all the time. Any better here? All right, 67. So at least again, we're not losing money. That's the kind of the goal, but certainly like a 68. And this one, I mean, this one does look better. Almost no, I mean, I don't see any contact marks on the front. Back is similar. And there you go, 68. So, I guess that is a lesson to, you know, I thought I was only submitting the best, but you can always tighten up a little bit. So hopefully you can learn a little bit from that as well. So here is a tube that Pat is short for something that I can't pronounce. It's a Belgian coin from the 15th century, 1475. Couple lions on it. This coin I actually acetoned a little bit to get some of the PVC off. It had been stored in a soft plastic holder, and so there was a good bit of PVC residue. And so I was a little worried that maybe the PVC had damaged the coin. BF35. In terms of value, this is another one I really don't have a great idea. It's a very rare coin, though rare doesn't always mean valuable. I've found you can have a coin that's like one of three and it's only worth 100 or 200 bucks just because there's no collector market. I mean, if you look at Morgans, for example, there's tons of Morgans, but they're extremely valuable, even though they're common. Anyway, this is another coin where I saw it and I just had to have it. 1673 2 pence. I thought it was MS. That's what I was kind of shooting for on this one, and that's what we got, MS63, and it's the second highest for this, not for the year, it's the highest for the year, but for so top pop, that's always cool. But for the series, it's the second highest graded. There is an MS64, and I have to say that MS64, you can look it up. I think it's in the 80s, 1680 something. You can see it in the pop report, but it looks a lot worse. So I feel like I can almost say I have the nicest one. I don't know what it's worth. I'm hoping like $400-ish, but I have no idea. This is probably something to auction outside of my area of expertise. All right, next up, got a 10 mark gold. These metal aligned coins always messing me up. Just trying to make sure you get a good look. We were hoping for a 65, 66 on here. That's where you kind of, you know, make some money, make it profitable. 64, so no dice. Luckily, like with the Iranian coin, gold has gone up pretty substantially while these were at PCGS, so came out ahead anyways. Spoiler, so sorry about that, guys. So these are, I bought a lot of these, of like 10 or 15 of these a while ago, and I sold sold most of them, but I had a few that were just sticking around, and I thought maybe if I got them graded, maybe they would be maybe they'd move a little bit easier. Pretty popular coin, when the U.S. Was in charge of the Philippines. What am I losing? Losing my words. It's late. So they're nice coins. I think you may have already seen the grade on this one. Some nice toning, beautiful design. MS64. I think that's about a $60 to $80 coin. MS65. I think this is a 100, low 100, like 150, 100, something like that. But yeah, pretty coin, and we'll see if this helps with the liquidity. It's not always necessarily, sometimes it's increasing the value, sometimes it's increasing the liquidity. There's different benefits to slabbing. Anyways, so thank you all for joining me today and looking at these coins. Please, again, if you liked the video, feel free to give it a like. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Hopefully, next video will be some positive reviews of a CAC submission. Hopefully we're all gold stickers, right? That's what we want, all gold. We'll see how it goes. It's definitely won't be that. Hopefully half the coins will sticker. That's sort of what would make me happy on that submission. Anyways, we'll see. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night.